Hi guys. Today we're going to go through what is expected of you in missions 1 through 4 on Zearn. So hopefully this little teachlet will help you to get through those 4 lessons. In these 4 lessons, you're going to be focusing on an understanding of place value and representing numbers from the millions to the thousandths on a place value chart. So let's take a look at what that place value chart will look like. So if you were to draw it out, and it's probably a good idea for you to practice this, draw a big box. And right here, we're going to have the millions place. Next to it, we're going to have the hundred thousands place. Then we are going to have the 10,000s place. Next, the thousands place, the hundreds, tens, and ones. The next thing that's going to happen is we're going to put our decimal. Now we're working in numbers less than 1. Here's the 1/10th place, the 100th place, and the 1,000th place. So now let's look at a problem. Say I gave you a problem like 421 divided by 100, and we needed to figure out what that equaled. Well, we're going to put 421 into our place value chart. 4 hundreds, 2 tens, 1 1. No decimals, nothing on this side either. We are going to move to the hundredths place. So that's 2 decimal spots. So if we take our arrow and we go 1, 2, our 1 is now going to land here. If we take our 2, we can go 1, 2, and our 2 is going to go here. And then 4 is going to go 1, 2. 4 is going to go here. We need to bring that down that decimal. So when we ask 421 divided by 100, we get 4 and 21 hundredths. We're in the hundredth spot there. 21 hundredths. So now let's talk about how to convert a number into exponential form. Well, an exponent, that's a little number on top of the number that tells you how many place value or how many zeros the number has. So if I ask you to say, turn 100 into exponential form, we're dealing with tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. And this has 2 zeros. So my exponent is going to be 2. So 100 is equal to 10 to the second power. All right, guys, now let's do some conversions. If you had 421 millimeters and we wanted to change that to some number of meters, we could just use our place value chart. Metric uses base 10. So lucky for you, you have a place value chart you can use. We're going to move that number 3 spots on the place value chart. So 421 millimeters becomes nothing in the ones, no whole numbers. 421 meters. Remember this 0, it's going to hold your spot so you don't lose your decimal. We can also say that 421 divided by 10 to the third power is that same number. Here are some vocabulary words that you're going to be hearing during these lessons. You're going to hear exponential form. That's when we use exponents to represent the number. So 1,000 in exponential form is 10 to the third power. 1, 2, 3 zeros. Or it would take 10 times 10 times 10 to get 1,000. You're also going to hear the term place value. Place value is where does the number fall on the place value chart. This 4 has a place value of 100. The 2 has a place value of 10, and this one has a place value of the ones. Much different than value because the value of the 4 is 400. So the place value is what place in the chart does the number fall. You're also going to hear the term standard form. Standard form is writing the number with your digits 0 to 1. So 421 thousandths in standard form is 421. 19 in standard form is 19. It's just using your digits. Okay, learning coaches, what can you do at home to help? Well, one thing is have your child practice drawing this place value chart. Have them practice writing numbers in the place value chart, moving those numbers by dividing or multiplying. Learning coaches, you can also play the exponent dice game. If you don't have dice, just cut up some paper, write a number on them, and you can pick from it instead of rolling a dice. But let's roll a dice. We're going to start with base 10. Let's say I roll a 3. You're going to ask your child to write 10 to the third power in standard form. So 10 to the third power, your child would answer 100. If your child rolls a 6, you're going to say, well, what is 10 to the sixth power? That's going to be a 1 with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zeros. That's 100,000. It's good practice for being able to say those numbers. All right, guys, so if you have any questions on missions 1 through 4, you can always refer back to this video or give me a call or a message through Genius. I can't wait to see how you do. Have a great day.